Do you need to work on a very important project, such as working on your own business, or studying for exams, or learning a language? However, whenever it's time to work, instead of working, you grab your phone and you start scrolling on social media. And then you end up scrolling for 1, 2, 3 hours and you realize that you haven't done any important work. In today's video, we'll be talking about why is scrolling on social media so addictive, why is it so difficult to resist it from the point of view of neuroscience, so what is happening in our brains that keeps us scrolling on social media, and how to solve this problem, how to break this cycle and instead of scrolling, go and get some work done. More in today's video. Hi, I have a PhD in neuroscience, and on the channel Neuroproductivity, we talk about developing healthy habits and achieving our goals using principles of neuroscience. In today's video, I will be talking about why is scrolling on your phone so addictive, why it's so difficult to resist it, and how to solve this problem, how to start working on your important projects and get closer to your goals instead of wasting so much time on social media. First of all, to explain why scrolling on social media is so addictive. First of all, because it's very easy. Our brain always wants to do an easy thing for us. Our brain doesn't want us to struggle or to go through difficult periods, and usually working on important projects can be difficult, so the brain is trying to prevent us and protect us from doing something difficult. Second of all, you need to know that social media, videos on social media, Instagram, TikTok, are made in a way that gives us quick fix and boosts our dopamine, meaning whenever we go on social media, we will get this quick dopamine that will make us feel happier. So the dopamine is happiness hormone, so when we are on social media, we will most likely feel very happy. Depending on what you watch, of course, but most of the videos are funny, they're short, they are easy to digest, and they make us feel lighter and happier. And social media managers know that, and that is why TikTok and Instagram especially are so addictive. In general, the short form content is much more addictive than the long form content because you get this dopamine very quickly. Now that we understand that we keep scrolling on our phones because, first of all, it's an easy task to do and our brain always wants to do things that are easy for us. Now that we understand what is the problem, how to break this cycle. We understand that scrolling on social media is a waste of time that could be used otherwise towards achieving our most important goals. So what would you prefer? Would you prefer to have a successful business, or to learn a language, or to pass your exams, or to keep scrolling on your social media? I think the answer is very simple. So how to solve this problem? One of the solutions I used a lot was Pomodoro Technique. Pomodoro Technique consists of working for a certain amount of time and then making a break. A really common one is 25-5, so you work for 25 minutes and you make a break for 5 minutes, or 45-15, where you work for 45 minutes and then you make a 15 minutes break. But let's start with the easier one, which is 25-5. When you say to your brain, okay, I'm going to work in 25 minutes and then I'm going to take a 5 minutes break, and during that break you can do whatever you want. You can, for example, scroll on social media. This is a signal for your brain, okay, I just need to work for 25 minutes, which is maybe not so much and not too difficult, so the brain doesn't resist it too much. The brain doesn't try to sabotage us and to protect us from doing something very difficult, because usually working for 25 minutes is not too difficult, anyone could do it. And then the brain also knows that after that we would have this 5 minutes of dopamine, of happiness hormone, because we would be able to be scrolling on social media. This technique worked very well for many people, including myself. I started using it during the pandemic because when I was working from home, I had difficulties resisting scrolling on my phone. And this technique proved to be very, very useful. So what I want you to do next time when you decide to work on something important, I want you to set a 25 minutes timer. Work for 25 minutes without checking your phone. You can also put your phone in another room or further away from yourself so that you don't have this reflex to just grab it if it's near you. And then work for 25 minutes, survive through that period, and then you can take a 5 minutes break. What happens oftentimes, actually, during those 25 minutes, you will get into the flow of working and you will most likely wish to continue working further. So even after 25 minutes, you might be willing to continue working rather than taking a break. We'll be talking about more of this, how to get into the flow of working, in some of my future videos. So that's why make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And the best way to stop distraction, stop scrolling on your phone, is to work with a coach. If you're interested in working with me, the link is in the description down below and you can schedule a free 20 minutes consultation. So completely for free, you talk to me one-on-one and we check whether you would be a good candidate for my program Neural Productivity. Even if you decide that the program is not for you, you still have 20 minutes with me to discuss what are some issues that you are facing right now when it comes to productivity and habits development, achieving your goals, and I will try to help you solve this problem. The link is in the description down below. Schedule your 20 minutes consultation. Don't miss this opportunity. So to summarize this video, why do we keep scrolling on our phones even if we know that we should be working instead? It is because scrolling on our phones is very easy, so the brain doesn't resist it. And also videos on social media are quite addictive because they give us quick dopamine boost. The solution to this is to use Pomodoro Technique, in which you focus for 25 minutes on your work and then you take a 5 minutes break in which you can do whatever you want, for example, scroll on your phone. Thank you for watching this video and I hope to see you in some of my future videos.